Ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. This is Business Game Batch 2017, March 17, Group 1, Circle 4 presentation meeting. My name is Metonic. I'm in charge of Group 1 for this batch, and this is Circle 4 doing presenting the business game meeting. In this circle, I have Abdul Malik Oluwafemi, Abajide, Gubadia Destiny, Kolawole Abiodun, Rita Gold, um, Uguke Ujunwa, Samuel Medugu, Adewale Rotimi, and Wareme Ayi. So in tonight's meeting, almost everybody is present. In the meeting, I have Abdul Malik, I have Kolawole Mofi, I also in the meeting is Ujunwa, Rita Gold, Samuel, and Hai in the meeting. So for those of us that's following us live on YouTube, this is once again Circle 4, Group 1, batch of 17th March 2017, or the Automated Guider School, MMM Automated Guider School business game presentation. So the business game presentation is a group task, the only group task in the MMM Guider School task. So it's expected that students will work together as a team and provide solutions to the group tasks from task 1 to 7. That is what these persons have done, and they have to present tonight. I'll follow your slide. I have a slide. I'll follow your slide. So all you need to do is just go straight to the solutions. I have the questions with me, and I'll follow I'll monitor your solutions. If need be for me to ask any questions, I will ask accordingly. I hereby hand over this meeting to the representatives of this batch, the persons of Mr. Abdul Malik Oluwafemi and Mr. Kolawole Abiodun, all potential guiders of the MMM Nigeria community. I hereby hand over the meeting to you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Metonic. Sorry for joining the meeting late. My name is Abdul Malik Oluwafemi Abajide. Business game, it's on to develop MMM Global in Thailand. So we're given the first task, which is, okay, I'll just go through the solution. Elemental, do we still have the 30 minutes?
Is that?
Do we still have 30 minutes for the whole thing?
Just go ahead with your presentation.
Okay, fine. The first, once we get to Thailand, what we're going to do first is because we have our SWOT analysis for Thailand, so maybe because of time I might be skipping that. But what we're going to do for the first one is to improve MMM Global Service, and we divide ourselves into groups, into 3 groups. We assume we're 10. We'll commence with 3 major cities in the country, like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Samut Prakan. And before I go further, mentor, our presentation, we've done some editing, so it might not correspond with what you're having, what we submitted. So please just note that when I submit.
Okay. Yeah, please make sure you submit send me the corrected version of your work.
Okay.
Yeah. Then please, before you go further, Midex Concepts. Can you give me your full name, please? Midex Concepts. Can you speak up and give me your full name? So I don't have Midex Concepts as part of the list of students in Circle 4.
Mentonic, this is Kolawole speaking. I think as we are editing it, it has simultaneous editing at the link that is sent to the mentor. Noted.
Yeah, I am auto save. So once you edit, it's auto save. So it should be the same thing. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Immediate concept, please. I'll need your full name, please, so that I know who is in the meeting. So you can go ahead, Abdul Malik.
Okay, so like I said, we'll divide ourselves into 3 groups. I will start from those major cities where we have high population, which is Bangkok.
Sorry, Malik, hold on, please. Sorry for cutting you again.
Okay, sir.
I don't have, what I have is a MS Word document
Yes,
of is the MS Word document I have. I don't have the Google Doc link.
yes, I'll do
So
that. We'll send you the
at the end of
MS.
this meeting, make sure you transfer it to Google Doc and send me the link.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I thought. Okay.
So like I was saying, we're starting from the three major cities, which is Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Samut Prakan. And we're going to be needing like 10 locals after setting up our hotel bills for 3 weeks, which amounts to $20 per room. And so we're getting 5 rooms, which means that we'll have 2 people each in a room, which at the end of the day, we might be spending like $100 per day. So all those in 30 days is equals to $3,000 for 4 weeks. So we're going to be visiting a nearby university to organize 20 students, most especially probably African students in diaspora that work with the managers, at least 2 students to a manager, a student that can communicate with us in English, or we have to enroll early starters who are multilingual, or we could start with Africans here, like I said earlier, living in diaspora. We have to establish seminar classes for those students to let them understand the ideology and how the whole system really works, and lure them to go for the market women, the low earners, to come for seminars and for them to see why a reason they should join MMM. So seminars is going to be holding in each cities, scheduled for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 days. And the cost for the venue, souvenir, printing of posters and handbills, graphic design, and for uploading of all those things on social media is being breaking down. We have the breakdown here for the hotel accommodation and transport. So I don't know, maybe I should just keep those calculations for now and go to the next one, since we have them breakdown. Because for the venue, we're going to have 6 venues, and at the end of the day,
Calculations are vital, please. Go ahead. Calculations are vital. You need to mention them first.
okay, sir. So since we have for the venues, like I said, which we're going to be paying for 6 venues, which is costing for $156 per venue, and for habits, we have 936 in total. For t-shirts and caps, we're spending $8,000. Banners and tracks, $5,000. Hotel accommodation and feeding. Like I said earlier, at the end of the day, we're having $10,000. So for the transportation, which is to and fro, and some other, that's $1,800. Website development and hosting will cost us like $1,000. Facebook ad promotion for $1,000, which is we still the Google ads promotion also. We have vehicles and sound equipment for road shows for $800. While the flight fare is $500. Since we have 10, at the end of the day, we'll be having $5,000 in total. So the total for that is going to be costing us $33,000, $33,536,000 out of the 50 we have. So which means we're going to be having $16,464 left. The next thing is to involve ourselves into the development activities of the community, like organizing a free malaria drugs with some health agents with a cost of $4,000 for 2 weeks, setting up of a Thai MMM official website, getting into the social media using the advantage of their fast 4G internet with a speed of 10 gig to push out the publicity on social media like Facebook, Line, and YouTube. The reason why we're choosing Facebook, Line, and YouTube is because there are countries that are very active when it comes to this social media. Because of mid of May last year, 2016, Thailand had 41 million Facebook users, 33 million Line users, and 60 million YouTube users, and 7.8 million Instagram users, 5.3 million on Twitter. So we're going to have to make use of this medium to roll out a massive campaign. That's for the first task. Going to task 2, since the average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300, so that means we need to register up to 430 participants in the next 3 weeks to be able to meet up with the old participants. Our action for the first week are using part of the cash left. We inject it into the system to pay some participants while we still carry on with social media campaign. So this is let's say we have about 500, we're assuming we'll have about 550 registered participants, an average of $200 was deposited by each participant. In order for the 550 participants to be paid their 30% growth and their $20 registration bonus, the following calculations are made to determine those amount needed, which is 30% growth or contribution. We're going to be needing $49,500. Then for the $20 registration bonus, which is we have 550 people in the system times the $20. So we're going to be needing $11,000. Total extra amount required to pay other participants is $60,500, excluding their initial deposit. Note that with an average donation of $300, which we will require at least 202 new depositors for the next 3 weeks. That's what we're needing to pay those people up to enable payment of the older participants. And the question still asks for the action plan. Our action plan still goes around encouraging older participants who deposited to provide up when they get up, because that's one of those things that will make the system stronger. Encouraging the remaining 550 older participants who registered to provide help, training of about 100 managers from the participant on how to build their team and structures. We'll encourage referral activity by participants by emphasizing on referred bonuses. Encourage participants to share growth of their Marvel on social media. Since we said their social media is powerful in Thailand, we'll encourage them to use that social media to let people know that yes, MMM is really working. Hold on online, we'll hold on conferences and seminars to invite new participants to attend system and clarification, because I know some of them will have a lot of questions since the system is still new to them. So we'll be holding those seminars to clear some airs and make sure they understand how the community really works. So the tax tree, we said the total participants for the first week is we assume it's 2,500. For the 3 weeks is 7,500 participants. Therefore, the total participants for the 1 month, 4 weeks is let's say for 1 month is 10,000. So assuming, since they said the whatever dropped to 25, so that's 1/4 of participants that registered in a month. Let's assume they referred 2 new members each. That is 1:4 of 10,000 people. We're going to be having 2,500. So 2,500 participants were referred. 2 new members each. It will be 5,000. We'll be having 5,000. Therefore, for the next 4 weeks, within the assuming rate and referred, the total numbers we're going to be having is 15,000 for the second month. So since we're working with that 50,000 and the average of $300, we're going to be having $4,500. No, we'll be needing, since it's 1,005 times 300, we're going to be having $4.5 million. What do you say?
$4.5 million. You can go
yes,
ahead.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 4.5. I just corrected myself. With the new growth rate, so we can see that the new guiders and the existing participants are doing a great job by introducing new members. Therefore, we'll continue with our intensive training and seminars for new guiders with the idea. No need for seminar at this stage. The budget balance can still, be maintained as training of guider is at zero cost. So I think we're going to leverage on that. For the tax 4, which talked about tax 4, we talked about after the 2 months during the week there's a break, and so which is, let's say we have the break now, which is 2,500 participants reduction. We have the reduction in registration due to the holiday they have by 75%. Means 75%, it's 1,875 new members. That's what we're going to be having in the system. That's for the first week, according to the question. So we assume we have 1,875 participants, new registered. Since we're dropping, the new registration will drop by 2,500 minus 181. 1,875. So we're having 625. So to move away from the abnormal situation, we need to cater for the 1,875 participants that have joined the system. This simply means we need to increase the number of participants for the remaining 3 weeks coming. So like the 2,005 we get per week, plus the shortfall of the 635 we're having. Going by this math calculation, we come out, which is 625 plus the 2,005 times 1.25 times 3. So we're going to be having 10,000, which is the total monthly balance for the second month. To achieve this task, we need to put the following into place: training more members to become guider, organize additional seminar, media and social adverts, and we're going to be sponsoring the event because it's one of the good things. We'll sponsor the event while during these the event, the festive period, will make them understand why they should join MMM. So since we're sponsoring those events, I think it's a plus for us. We use the opportunity to register new members. So then I'll move to, okay, since we have tax 5, 6, and 7, so I'll just ask Mr. Or let me just continue. So we have the tax 5. Our plan didn't really work out. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I can continue.
Let me just continue.
Okay.
So solution to tax 5,
Okay.
our objective is to we'll have a strategic plan to resolve issues. The resources needed to resolve these issues is and the number of participants that will make contribution enough to make the system balance. Registering 3,125 participants weekly did not really work out. Let's assume we have 1,125 participants registered weekly. We're able to get the, let's say, 625 plus 125 times 3, meaning we'll have shortfall of 4,875. For example, 10,000 participants minus 5,125. So we contribute, and the average still remains $300. So we times those 5,125 members times the $300. So we're going to be having 1,537,500. Deficit contribution will be 4,875 times $300. So we're going to be having $1,462,500. So to bear in mind, it is important we know we're really low on our plan budget. Therefore, we cannot make money intensive plans. We can use MMM ideology of one stone to kill two birds. Each manager or guider in the system has to organize an emergency seminar to address the panic in the system. They should tell them more that their contribution is the only thing that can sustain and survive MMM Global in Thailand, which is PH, GH, and PH. This thing needs to go on and on for the system to survive. And with this methodology to achieve this task, we have to we'll continue with our social media to create more awareness. We need to train more guiders, do as to break participants down into smaller units if possible. We're going to, because after that, we're moving out of those 3 states, we'll have to cover more regions in the shortest time if possible. Then that's for the tax 5. And tax 6 that says during the month, there's delay in payment for 7 days and referral activity and all those things. So to go straight to the point, our action plan still remains, we start another massive campaign and make them say reason why to invest again. And by doing that, we'll have our breakdown for it, which is we can even do our door-to-door campaign. We'll move from houses and enlighten people why they should join the community. So we'll have our breakdown for tax 6. We'll do the social media for $2,000, flyers and stickers again for $3,000, refreshment for when we organize all those small seminars for 1,500. Then now, since we're moving out of those 3 cities, we're going into 40 locations, so we're having $8,000 on that. Then our logistics still go to $1,000, and the total amount of spending is $15,500 out of the $16,464 we have, the balance. So at the end of the day, what we're going to be having is $964. And the final tax we say is your effort has been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place and the whole marbles are removed and all those things. So we should come with a plan of actions to calm this thing. So we will introduce MMM. We inform people of MMM ideology and encourage people to provide more up than they can get up. Resetting the marbles will create a very bad reputation for us. But nevertheless, this is going to be an idea to change what has really gone wrong, and then these steps can be implemented. We'll think of a good way to calm our members down. We won't shy away from the fact that yes, this will make people sad, and we'll let them understand that they are not going to lose money at all. We'll organize a seminar, let them know there will be a system restart. We'll answer all the queries and go up in all the negative talks, which means we're going to be picking points from whatever negative that they're going to be saying, so that to make us adjust the system. We'll ask for their opinions. So we'll change campaign. It all starts with you. Let people see how the team and the guiders are providing help effortlessly. We guiders, we're going to be we'll encourage our guiders and managers to provide help more. Then we'll demonstrate being a good leader and ambassador of MMM. And the success is not when you don't fall, but when you fall and rise again. And during those times, we're going to be avoiding TV and radio shows. We cease all jingles. We'll do the street work, like I said earlier, door to door, to encourage and sensitize people. We'll offer community services, like probably in some states where we know that yes, electricity and probably water or health, it's one of their problems. We offer. So when people see that yes, MMM is there to stay and is a community of people helping people, that will reset their mind and let them have a changed mind. We'll visit the orphanage. We'll do the welfare donations in religious centers, since they still have different religion and ethnics there. So we'll keep on doing our testimonial videos. We'll let them see testimonial videos from other countries, maybe neighboring countries, even if it's from Nigeria, Ghana, or any other countries that is close. And with that, we'll still recruit more managers. We'll emphasize on the leader bonus, letting the people know that yes, if they don't panic, MMM won't fail. So these are our solution and our action plan for MMM tax and for MMM Global in Thailand. I just hope I'm able to convince you, Mentor Nick. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, Abdul Malik, thank you for your presentations, and I followed your presentations so far. Like I said, I'll need the corrected documented work of your group. But but before then, I want to ask a question. So just a freestyle question now. And
Okay,
Malik, you will speak.
Okay, sir.
You will not speak. But everybody, you can also make reference to your work. I believe it's a teamwork, and everybody has gone through it accordingly. During the tax, you were told that the holiday period, there was holiday in Thailand, new registrations went down, and this thereabout. So my question is actually centered at what are the measures as a team of administrators will do to boosting registration and also encourage donations into the system. It's the same question you're asked, but I'm just asking in another way. And I want I want you to speak, if you understand my question.
Please come again, sir.
Okay. My question is
Hello, Mentor Nick. Can I?
Hold on. Hold on, please.
Okay.
I'll call you to speak when I want you to speak.
Okay.
Okay. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. I said in the process of tax one to tax one was introduction stage, then tax two was the growing stage, then I think tax three, tax three or tax four, there was an holiday in Thailand, which led to low reduction in new registration and reduction in volume of pH in the system. What are the possible approach as a team of administrators of MMM in Thailand would take to ensure to ensure that there is an increase in new registration of participants, which on the long run increase the pH, new pH in the system.
One, I would say organizing additional seminar and also a media and social adverts. I think that will help us come up again. It will help increase and bring us up or back or help us recruit more members again.
Okay, organizing a seminar and increasing on media advertisements will help us increase new registration.
Yes.
That's right. In terms of what are the other ways? Rita, if you can hear me, can you speak? Are there other contributions you can, other measures you can use apart from organizing seminars and increasing media advertisement? Rita, are you there? Okay, if Rita is not there, Samuel, can you speak, please? Samuel, can you hear me? Can you speak? Okay, Samuel is not speaking. Kolawole, Maru,
Yep.
can you
Yes.
crack that, please?
That to achieve that, we can train more members to become guidance, so that we can split the manager into units, so that can fast track the campaign, so that people will be able to join the MMM. Hello, are you with me?
Yeah, we'll train more guiders.
Hello?
We'll train more guiders. I said we'll increase
Yes.
we'll organize more seminars, increase our
Yes.
publicity, media publicity. Then we said we'll train more guiders. Okay, Murphy. Sorry, Abdul Malik. Do you have any addendum to that?
Yes, which is, I think I mentioned in a part of my presentation earlier, since it's their festive time and it's an holiday, so we'll look for a way, because we're a brand right now, we're a community now, we'll look for a way to sponsor one of the events. Maybe probably, let me use an instance where in the north we have where they celebrate the Durban race during the Salah period. So we can just go to something like that and we sponsor the event and make sure that we have all our flyers and banners everywhere. And with that, it's to create more awareness among the locals.
All right. All right. Good one. Good one. Good one. Almost all the time, all your points are very, very okay, good approaches. Most of the time, I love my student thinking outside the box, and most of the time, I love them actually using practical illustrations. In I didn't really stress you guys. I didn't really stress you guys. So, but I would have expected something like holiday bonuses. MMA Nigeria did it in December.
Yes, that's true.
Holiday bonuses.
Good.
Yeah, that's true.
With bonuses, holiday bonuses, you attract more participants. Now, this is it. The holiday does not mean that you've not done enough awareness. In festive period, people tend to spend more, so they don't have spare money to keep or to donate. So they tend to withdraw all their money to spend, go to the villages and spend. But by the time you introduce something like holiday bonuses, that's okay. By the time you donate $10, you get 20%. You get 20% plus your 30% Marlboro increase or Marlboro growth. Like, okay, out of the $100 I have, let me donate $10. By the time I am back, I'll have $150. So it's a good. That's going to be a good deal for me. So it attracts both old participants and new participants to donate more fund into the business, into the community. So it must also be important, which I'm sure you didn't mention, is very, very important to educate participants that you're introducing MMM to, that there is no guarantee of you getting your money. So whatever money you want to donate should not be a money that is crucial to you. Rather, you donate your spare money. Spare money is money you don't need at a particular point in time. That is not crucial to you. Very, 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 very what? Important. And tell them in MMM there is no guarantee, because MMM is not a business venture, neither is it a profit-making organization. MMM is a donation peer-to-peer exchange where participants come together and provide help to each other and also get help accordingly. And they are being rewarded with 30% Marlboro increase growth. They don't make profits, so they don't make interest. So, like one of the foundational problems, one of the problems we encounter in MMM Nigeria is that most persons, especially participants, sell MMM to their friends, colleagues, relatives as a business. And they guarantee them that put in this, for sure you get this. So that person is coming in with the consciousness of coming to what? To get from the community, rather to have this mindset of what he can, offer to the community. So when he comes and he gets his own, he also sell it to the next person as a business and sell it to the business. So the ideology of MMM does not really hold. So a lot of people have actually diluted it. So it is time for us to reorientate people around us. That MMM is not a business venture. MMM is a donation exchange. MMA is a people-driven community. Now, Segmabody does not have money somewhere into the system. No, it is you and I that is responsible for the rise. You and I is also responsible for the fall of MMM. By the time we have that at the back of our mind, we will focus on what we can give to the community rather than what we can get from the community. Now let's reward. So as guiders, please, I want you to please reorientate your downlines, everybody around you, and give them that what's it called? That reorientation, what MMM is all about. Study the ideology of MMM and implement it in your day-to-day activities. So guys, this will officially end your business game presentation. So kindly send me the edited version of your presentation, the link for documentation purpose. There is no further. I won't ask you further questions now. I'll reserve my questions, other questions for other circle, so I don't exhaust my questions on you guys. You guys have done well. I want to appreciate the representative of this circle and every member of the circle for working as a team, which is what MMA is all about, and doing a great job. So far, I would also categorically tell you that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you present in the meeting, talking about Abdul Malik, Kolawole, Uju, Rita, Samuel, and I. You are qualified to graduate from the school. I have marked your day 7 tasks. I've marked your day 7 tasks. It's only few persons who got it, who need to do some adjustment on theirs left. I.e., you need to do adjustment on your day 7 tasks. That's your feedback video. I.e., Kolawole Abiodun, I've not seen your video, and Ujunwa, I've not seen your video too. So if I've seen it, I've marked you. But every other person present in the video in this meeting, I have marked your feedback video.
What about
I've uploaded my video.
So
Hello, this is Kolawole speaking. I've uploaded my video.
Hold on, this meeting is not for that. You can communicate to me after the meeting.
Okay.
You can communicate to me after the meeting. What I'm just telling you is that I'm available for you guys because you guys have met the requirements of being a guider in the MMM community. Congratulations to you all, and those that did not attend the meeting. I'm sorry, they will have to, again. That's the rule, so I can't really bend it at this moment. So thank you guys, congratulations, and from me to you. I don't know if there's anything you want to say as regards to the game, your experience, and so far. Okay,
well, there's something I wanted to say.
Okay,
there's something I wanted to say, but it's outside the business game tax. But maybe I will ask you on the WhatsApp group.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you can ask. We can be a benefit to others.
Since you said it's just for the game tax, so that's why.
Okay, go ahead and ask.
Okay, I have 2 of my downlines that are trying to provide help, and the release date is showing undefined. So I don't know what it really means.
Okay. The reason why is that is at the moment the new model, the MMM new model, is being implemented gradually, and that is also part of the new model. Undefined means that your undefined simply means that your pH will have a release date the day it's been confirmed. Now you pH on the 1st, and on the 10th you must to make payment, and the person confirm you on the 12th. So from the date of confirmation, once the person confirm you see your release date.
Is the date that will be started counting?
Yeah, you see your
because of that, she has pH like 5 days ago. We have to cancel it and re-pH again to see if there's anything.
Oh no!
No, I think. Hello, Malik. I think the release something. They said that if the day of confirmation, it is the day that we started counting the 30 days according to the.
Yeah. I get it now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Then also, please, in most of your work, I had pause mode. I had restart. MMM has advanced more than that. The new model does not allow for pause mode.
Okay.
It does not allow for a restart again in MMM community.
Oh, okay.
So in place of pause mode, we have what is called frozen Mavros. Pause mode is a situation whereby all Mavros stop growing. All Mavros stop growing until new pH come in and we're able to wipe off the old GH gradually step after and restart means the Mavros will be 100% wiped off and everybody start from zero all over again. So in place of that, we have frozen Mavros, whereby Mavros will be frozen as what we are experiencing in Nigeria now, and gradually they will be released as pH come into as new pH come into the system, just as we are experiencing now. To get our 2016 Mavros, we are getting it gradually. Then, in place of restart, it does not restart again. So the new model allows for the situation whereby the GH will not be more than the pH. So the system is sustainable as you and I are participating in the system. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have a question. My day one lesson is showing a question mark sign with yellow. I don't know what that means.
Okay, it means now this is in the guidance school. There's some taxes that are auto mark. Those are mostly the OBJs. So once you get them right, it will mark itself. So if those tags are showing question mark, it means you are not getting one of the question right. At least you are not getting at least one of the question right. So if there are taxes that needs to be approved by me, it will show half green.
Okay.
So if it is wrong, it will show half green. That means I'm the one that's supposed to approve it. But if it is an auto marking, it will show question mark. So go back to those tags again and do them all over again.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll be able to.
One more thing. Okay. One more thing. Earlier this year I PH'd in my this stuff, but when I tried to GH last week, my old
can I hear you again?
There for me to pH. Then if I should get okay.
Come again.
I PH'd first of last month. It was a challenge to me from my downliners that if I pH and I get my old Mavro pH, and when it was time for me to GH last week, and I GH'd, but my old Mavro, they didn't give me anything from it. So what do I do? What do I tell them?
Okay, this is it. At the moment, 2016 Mavros are released randomly. At the moment, they are released randomly, and it's improving day by day. It's improving day by day. Programmers are working. So this is it. As guidance, please. If you have any issue that you don't have immediate solution to, the best place for you to get the right answer is your PO. Open your PO, create support, and write to support. Support will give you the current solution to that particular issue.
Okay, sir.
So open
yes,
open your page, create your ticket, and write support as regards that. It will give you the current solution to that particular issue. Then you can send back to your downlines.
So that we can give express answer.
Don't rely on copy and paste post. No. That's why my student, I love my students to be more professionals and more and to reason, handle issues themselves. Most of those are posts, someone just sits down in his corner of his house and type them. And so the best thing to do if you're confused about any issue, It's not even your mentor, sir, because I might not be current because I'm not working in support. So I might not be current with the new reversed approach to any particular issue. So the best point of contact is not even consultant. It's not even online consultant or the call center. The first set of person as a guider is to create a support ticket, write support, and you get you get an almost immediate solutions for that issue. Then after your guiders, once you are upgraded as a guider, you're expected to belong to the approved guider, what's it called, group. Now while we're signing up generally, I'll push you guys through as regards to go that to do that. So in place of I think we're eating into circle 5 time now. So I want to end this meeting. Abdul Malik, thank you once again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Junwa, thank you. Rita, thank you. Ayi, thank you. Samuel is up. Samuel, thank you for attending the meeting. See you guys and have a lovely night rest.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir. You too. Good night.
Yeah.